Your life is going wonderful. If it isn't, stay tuned. I'm going to make it better, let me tell you. All right, we're going to start off the show this week with, yes, we are going to quell all those rumors. There is a new television station coming to Baton Rouge. It's called Soul of the South Network. Later on in the show, we're going to show you a video clip of what that network is going to be. It's coming to channel 30.4 on WLFT, and it will be free over the air to everyone in the United States that can see it anyway, as far as our tower will go. But it's a new network based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. We'll tell you a lot more about it, but it's called Soul of the South, and it is for the African American community exclusively. So we're excited about bringing that to you August 1st. We'll have full details on that and some video later on the show. We got to talk about the Do Not Open section. For those of you who get these emails, of course, and you send me, some have been forwarded. This is from Margaret. She got this one. It says, if you're the correct owner of this email address, I'm glad this day is resolved. The UK Lotto, that your email address has won a free ticket worth, let's see, $3,600,000. There's one that you do not open. Okay. All right, we got another one here. It says, hey, I've contacted you because I carried out research into dormant accounts of deceased people. Hey, found out that your relative was worth $1 gazillion, and we've got 31 million British pounds. Okay, well, came from Germany, didn't come from Britain. So that one's out of here. Do not open. One more, do not open. I got your contact today. I love this one. You hope you are reliable and trustworthy. Okay. I am head of contract award committee of 14 project allocation manager, Department of Minerals and Natural Resources in Abuja, West Africa, Nigeria. I need your assistance to transfer $10.5 million. Please forward your bank account. Do not open. Okay, that's enough today. All right, Violet Lotto, she won $2 million. Do not open. Okay. So, point is, folks, is, and I do this now because my father, who lives in Kansas, grew up on a farm, does not have a cell phone, has a landline. Remember what that was? Yeah, you know. Actually still has a rotary phone. But, you know, out in the rural Kansas, gets this phone call. The kid sounds exactly like my son, which is now 25 years old, lives in Orlando, Florida, and says, hey, Grandpa, I'm in Mexican prison, and they got to have money or they're gonna make me stay here for like 2 years. I was down there on vacation. Well, what do you need? Well, I need you to, the guy's going to call you, the attorney, and you know, whatever you can do, Grandpa. And he's like, okay, son, click. Attorney calls. Grandpa drives 15 miles to the nearest actually 35 miles to the nearest Western Union, wires $1,500 to Mexico, and guess what? He was sitting in Orlando the whole time. So it can happen to you because it happened to us. You know, just nice Christian people that, you know, get taken advantage of. So you need to protect your rights. When you get these silly emails, just delete them, folks. Put them in the spam folder, whatever, but they will get through and you will get conned. Speaking of not conning you, we've got a guest with us today. Michael Eskridge is Executive Director of Innovative Education, Advanced Innovative Education. I want to welcome him to the show, and let's find out what all he's going to tell us about today. Welcome to the show, son.
Thank you.
Thank you for sitting through that. I thought you'd find that quite comical. I tell you that. Do you ever get those emails?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I delete them right away.
Do not open. There you go.
Yes,
All right, tell us a little bit about what Advanced Innovative Education is.
Well, we've been in existence for 6 years. We are an alternative principal certification program. We're one of 3 that have been licensed by the Bessie Board to administer educational leader certification, where folks, within 14 months, will be able to take on principalship, school leadership roles throughout the state of Louisiana.
Okay, so first of all, for people at home that don't know, what's Bessie?
Betsy is the board.
Not a cow, right?
They are the board of elementary and secondary education.
Okay, so I'm a school teacher. I've got my master's degree, and I'm making I don't know what they make here, what, $35,000, $40,000 a year?
Yes, sir.
Principal gets paid how much?
In the 60s and 70s
So, I
and
want that
80s.
job, of course. Okay, but I can't become a principal just by a school board person saying, you're going to be the principal.
No, sir.
You have to be qualified and certified to do that.
Yes, sir.
And that's what you offer is that certification.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's involved in what history teacher? I mean, I've seen all kinds of people, coaches become principals. So.
Well, one thing that's, you mentioned the master's degree.
Yeah.
One thing that's different about our program is you do not have to hold a master's degree.
Well, there's a lot of principals who never went to college.
That is correct.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, but
and they're wonderful principals.
That's not happening anymore, not
Right.
in the 21st century world. But one of the unique pieces about our program is a person holding a bachelor's degree, a teacher that has a level 2 teaching certification.
Okay.
Is eligible to come into our program, enroll into our program. And we have them on a fast track to get their certifications 14 months.
14 months. All right, so is there a cost to do this?
Yes, sir, there is. It's approximately $6,800.
That's a good investment if you're going to double your salary.
You're going to double your salary in 14 months. And one thing about our program that I'm bringing into it, we've been in existence for 6 years, so we have a really, really strong curriculum and teaching method that we have for our residents. The piece that I'm adding now is at the end of those 14 months, we want you walking out with a job. So
Right. You're actually helping place them.
absolutely.
And I'm sure there's a lot of schools out there looking for good principals.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yes,
back in the old day, you only had one school in every town or every district. I mean, now, even back in Kansas where I was talking about, they got 3 and 4 schools in those areas. Each one of them has to have a leader.
And the school leader of today is a new breed, Doc. It's a 21st century school leader requires vastly different skills than principals that have been in the coming up in the past.
Right.
With the Common Core curriculum and with the Compass evaluation system, accountability is at a high point, and principals are no longer managers of a school. They are instructional leaders, number one, which makes it necessary for them to have entrepreneurship skills and to look at running a school from a different lens.
As a business.
As a business,
Sure.
absolutely.
All right, so how do people get in touch with you and start the process?
Well, they can get in touch with our just go to our website. It's www.advanceye.org. And then we have a beautiful website that will show all of the elements of advanced innovative education and also give you an in-depth look at our alternative principal certification.
It's been a long
program.
time since I've seen a beautiful website. I think I'll just go look at it just for that.
I'm very proud of it.
Thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it. Folks, when we come back, we'll have Big Al Barone with us, who's going to nicely join me today, and we're going to speak about Soul of the South and answer some questions about what is getting ready to happen in Baton Rouge with that. And for you teachers out there, make the investment, man. Doubling your salary is great, huh? All right, we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Doc.